Or was it a case like last Saturday in Boston? You didn't want to waste this effort, to lose. You're talking about your 12 points in the fourth quarter when matching Anthony when he went off.
So I guess like the whole story of the game is obviously we let the lead go away, but if you talk about like just the fourth quarter, we're not thinking about this in the moment. So yeah, it's just gotta get a win no matter what.
To your point about blowing the lead, Mitch said that you guys came out at the start of the third quarter way too nonchalant. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, I agree with that. I agree, of course. I still gotta watch it again, but I agree. And I think what's important is to figure out what we want to get to in those moments, because, like, we talk about it a lot. We know it's a problem, and I know and kind of hope like our mind is in the right place, but it's just. I think it's basketball things, and I think it was same in the first quarter. Like I think our mind's in the right place, but we gotta know like where to get to.
Having said that, the way you are able to close and sort of hold them off, does that sort of make you feel better about kind of the way this team's trending?
I mean, make me feel better. I already feel good about where the team is trending, but it's yeah, it's just progression. I mean, in my mind, if it were smooth other way, I mean, it would be no fun. It's of course every team has their difficulties, and it's just we got to figure it out. It's about how quick we can get over them.
When you guys are rolling the way you were in the second quarter, like what's that feel like? Like is it like a contagious type feeling or?
Yeah, contagious type feeling for sure. I think it goes both ways. Like also when you unfortunately like when you do the things wrong, it's contagious as well, and it's important to stop it early, And we definitely got the talent to do that. But yeah, on the other hand, when you have it run like this. It's just, and when everybody is participating in it, it is contagious. Yeah.
Vic, just talked to Anthony Edwards and the game winner on Sunday that he had, the 55 tonight, asked him what it is about playing against the Spurs, and he said with a smile, they have Wemby. So when you know that one of the game's best players gets up for you like that, I know you already know that, but when it happens like that, and that guy's having that type of game, you just talk about kind of going back at it within the game itself.
What was the question?
If you could talk about going at a guy, one of the game's best, who gets up for you, and kind of going against him as well within the framework of the game.
Okay. No, I don't know if that answers your question, but I definitely, appreciate the person for being, dishonest. I think it's today in our job. I think it's a real power to have the strength to be honest about things. Like he's not backing away from. Questions, and but no, it's an honor, and it's the best things to have the best players go as hard as they can, because first of all it makes us better, it makes me better, and it's a show of respect and also like of progress, stepping up, because now the standings make us that we're a respectable team.
Thinking on this second missed free throw there at the end, in the manner that you missed it?
Not much thought, I can guarantee you that.
When you talk about not wasting performances, obviously if you're on the end of it where you put up 55 and you lose, that's one thing. But to be on the other end of that and to come out with a win when a player has gone out of his way to score 50, what is that feeling like for you guys?
For me, the feeling at the end of the game, like the most important thing we're going to see when we look back after 82 games is, okay, today on January 17th, whatever, W, that's what we're going to remember. But right now, as we're progressing towards the next game, we're not fully satisfied, you know. It's a nuanced win because they were in a back-to-back. They had some starters sitting out. So this is why I say it's a nuanced win. You know, it's a lot we have to correct, but it's still a win. You know, and that's the main thing I focus on. I'm happy about once the buzzer goes off.
We were just talking to Ant about how a lot of people see like you and him as one of the guys that's kind of next up to be face of the league. He said he doesn't want that. Like he wants to be able to be himself and not have the pressures of that mantle. Is that something that you want? And how do you feel about the pressures of being looked at that way?
I think it's a good thing to be guided in life in general, and for us, it's a great thing to be grounded in this. Like the good thing is to keep to be yourself, because if we want to last in this league, you know, we can't play a role for 15, 20 years. So at some point, it's like if you think you're a good person, just be yourself, and like sometimes people are gonna be angry at you, sometimes people are gonna love. As long as you're yourself and happy, you know. We're playing basketball, we got a great life.
Speaking of Ant, just said that one day he's going to try to get a dunk on you. What do you think about that?
No, for sure. I mean, just trying to dunk on everybody, so I'm not an exception. And you know, I'll be up for the challenge. Of course, it's if he's got a good momentum, you know, and if I'm just a little bit late, he might be not very forgiving, but it's fine. I mean, I'll try. Over the years, I will try to block him more than he dunks on me.
I know you guys have had some big wins already this year, Vic, but when you look at the specifics of tonight, you know, two of the best teams in the West, the way it went back and forth in the fourth, you have the 39, he has the 55. Was this as fun a game as you've had this season?
It was fun, not the most fun, but it was a fun game, yeah, for sure. And this one is worth a lot because of the way the West looks right now.
Je reviens juste sur ce débat d'être le nouveau visage de la Ligue. Est-ce que c'est un vrai débat? Qu'est-ce que tu mets derrière?
Bah, franchement, j'ai pas... Ce terme, je ne l'ai jamais abordé avec des officiels de la NBA ou quoi, c'est pas... Et puis il n'y a pas du tout de compétition, si on pense à Anthony Edwards, il n'y a pas du tout de concurrence à ce niveau-là, on n'y pense pas, c'est des choses pour moi qui doivent se faire naturellement, parce que comme je l'ai dit tout à l'heure, je veux faire partie de ces ligues pendant des années, donc le but c'est pas de jouer un rôle, et c'est de partager des choses, partager ma propre personnalité et des choses qui me tiennent à cœur.
Edwards, il a été extraordinaire ce soir, il dégage beaucoup de charisme, beaucoup d'assurance dans son jeu, tout semble facile, sur et en dehors du terrain d'ailleurs. Qu'est-ce que tu penses de cet aspect-là de son jeu, de sa personnalité, et en quoi tu pourrais t'en inspirer peut-être?
T'es en train de dire que j'ai pas de charisme? Non, en vrai, non, je trouve que c'est effectivement, il est assez honnête vis-à-vis de lui-même, sur et en dehors du terrain, et sa personnalité ressort beaucoup dans son jeu. C'est une force pour moi. C'est parce que je peux affirmer qu'il ne ferait pas ce qu'il fait, malgré ses capacités physiques évidentes, il ne ferait pas ce qu'il fait sans son assurance et sa confiance en lui.
C'est le cas pour toi aussi? C'est ce que tu fais aussi sur le terrain?
Ouais, bien sûr. Je pense que ma personnalité ressort sur le terrain aussi. Et mais après, on est deux personnes différentes. On est très différents, même si on a des choses en commun. Merci.